They're going to be coming up underground, underpass, on overpass, pushing toward the CT players, but they just don't connect to any heads, as this last one here did go through, and meanwhile,
they have only a 50% win rate, and when you look at the teams that they've been losing to, 16-6 to Galaxy Racer, 16-6 to Spirit, okay, that's fair enough, but
it's lined up, ready to push, xseveN into the monster area. Oh, he was probably hoping for more, but there you go, does manage to bring it back in.
Well, KDO, there's someone waiting for him, and that someone is Aerial, ready for the kill, taking it. The moment that they get the guns, it's just like a barrier in front of K23. There's no way that they get on the side. And now it becomes really interesting to see if HAVU are going to be able to adapt.
Seeing if that transpires, however, ZOREE is going to be pushing here toward this pushing player. Fame! Just plays his own game there, hugs the wall, peeks into the CT, and gets the kill.
They're just waiting. They're just waiting for HAVU to give them an opening. And KDO, he might have this exact opening that we were speaking about. Mo is even going to take down the first. Oh, but Aerial, they're not ready for him, and he's going to re-aggress. Goes for the second, wants the fight, gets it, and Mo is gonna finally refrag him, but now the 2 versus 2 bomb has been collected.
In the pit, you got a player just looking heaven and CT, spotting you guys out, giving you a hard time, and xseveN does fall in heaven as jemi.
Oh, but the missed shot.
Okay, so he gets a kill, and that op doesn't connect. I thought it would. I thought it was a surefire thing. Still, how do you get the bomb defuse? You do have a kit, but you don't have really nades to help you out with that. And I think Mo was counting on that being a fake there. Lucky for him, it was. So still a round win, but every single terrorist did die there. And HAVU
becomes really tough for HAVU to try and contest it, but oh, KDO! Good only for one here as Aerial is ready to fight back.
And now just look toward long ZOREE, of course. You were talking about him holding those angles and, well, getting those kills. They were hoping to be on the edge of the pillar. Finding anyone, finding heaven. That's not been smoked off. Why not? You guys have 3 smokes to your name. You could have done that. Either way, site is now smoked, but the bomb plant's not very safe in there as there's still counter-terrorists about, and Aerial does not find a kill on
from heaven. But you will give them so much information on what's going on because there's not enough time for a fake as well. You're only 3 alive, so you won't be faking like that. Going for middle, toilets control. They were trying these late A-side executions. Now they're going for short control, but ZOREE is ready to welcome them with open arms. And there's the flash and the peek towards Monster, but whoa, jemi was flashed as well. It's a miracle that he's alive, but xseveN is there to save him. And oh, this has crumbled for the side of K23. It's KDO and Fame. The 2v4 is just undoable, is it?
Yeah, what a play there toward the Monster early on, right? And just cleaning up the kills here toward the end. Nothing Fame can do, really, in a 1v4. Just the aggression from the CTs and the flashes that came in, mutually flashing both players as they just wait until one of them has their monitor turned back on, right? So they can start aiming again. And all the aim duels, they do go in favor of HAVU in the end, as does the round. The 5th, a little bit slower than we're used to. I think, yeah, the train already passed. Okay. And they get sLowi anyway on the boost. Wasn't ready for it. Usually players sort of check for that boost coming in, but it was so late. It was right after the train as well. Maybe that was the plan all along. And as well, another entry goes their way in connector. ZOREE finds the refrag, but too little, too late, perhaps, as the terrorists still have the lead.
Moment now, there's going to be a player from Banana. Oh, I don't think they spot him. I don't think they know, but oh, Mo knows. He has a lot of experience, and, well, it just shows. The awareness is absolutely perfect, and it's going to leave jemi and ZOREE 2 versus 4, as you can make that a 1v4, and soon enough it's going to be a no v4.
Good line, good line. Yeah, K23,
they are, and ZOREE, he's on the other side waiting for it. They flash him up, but he repeats, they go for the run boost, but ZOREE is going to land the shot, and now Aerial, he's going to re-aggress, and he's going to take the fight as well. Getting the double kill towards long, that's going to put him in 3 versus 5 and look at this position. Jemi is not gonna lose this one any day.
Absent. Well, that's gonna be what happens as well. He's gonna go for this fight toward A, and Jemi, meanwhile, deletes his teammates so they know this is the last terrorist alive. The bomb is on the other side of the map. 22 seconds left. Do we chase him down after time, or do we give him a fast death, boys? It appears the decision has been made. 7-5 the score line, and that opening 2K on long was just ridiculous, just to give themselves a nice little buffer going forward. And this one not off to a great start, although they are ready to explode on the bomb site, and that's a good start. Mo from long gets his pick. Now the side push comes in. Norbert with the up close and personal P250. Bomb site is just completely cleared up. Okay, that's how you do a pistol rush. That's how you creep up on the CTs, and that's gonna really punish HAVU for playing that one so passively. Just Jemi left, and 5 K23 players may just survive and bring their economy to higher statuses.
And look at that. That's gonna be a clean one as well. Look at that 5 rifle save. They're gonna lose the round. It's not even gonna be close. Someone from HAVU is just gonna spam 3 people who are on pistols with the M4. Is just gonna be easy. But only because I say it, they end up winning it. And now Mo is gonna take down the Aereo. And well, HAVU, they're in a really tough position now, but sorry, good only for 1 isn't going to be good for the round.
Yeah, no, without the AWP, ZOREE really only good for 1 in that sort of situation, and knowing that they're a man down, he had to go huge, he had to go aggressive, and sLowi a little bit more successful. And for K23, most likely, the very important 7th should be going their way here. The easy kill comes first, the harder one second, doesn't even have time to turn around. K23 probably take yet another round here.
Oh, what a timing that was for K23, and they managed to take out xseveN as well. Of course, HAVU best of weaponry, they won't have the best of util, so they need someone to step up and they need someone to make the difference. And xseveN, he tries to be that someone, but he gets denied.
Still 4 counter-terrorists left, but with mediocre utility, it's going to be hard to keep this K23 squad back. They have to take the actual aim duels, and while one of them doesn't go well, ZOREE does find a kill on long, but that's really not going to be useful, as these terrorists are going to be going toward the B bomb site most likely. Only 1 player to receive them there, and ZOREE up close position. He could just get a kill, fade back, and call for backup. There you go, bombs down. He knows he's safe over there.
Oh, and he goes for the repeat. Takes down a second, but they're gonna drop him now though. Jemi, he's already rotated here. Oh, and his position is so good. I don't think they know. I don't think they will even check for it. They have no idea he's gonna have the first. The question is, does he know? He knows! Goes for it in Jemi! What a 1 versus 2! This was absolute perfect.
Gets him across the board like the 8th round. Very important here to be leading in the half, as this is all he had to do, right? Just call that the bomb is heading there, killed yet another guy. Too easy for Jemi. Well, the second kill wasn't all that easy, but you know what I mean, right? These pros, they know how to aim, and he gets him in the end toward the bank area. So he's struck now.
Retake goes on, but all the kills go in favor of HAVU. Look at that, he will try to save his defuse kit, but at that point, I don't think he's gonna be allowed to do so. They continue it. Do they go for the knife? Okay, they don't. They'll just take him out casually. He's gonna be 9-7 in favor of HAVU.
But Short is under pressure now. Fame on the unexpected angle will find 1. That's all he's good for, and as a CT, that's never enough. So that flank into connector may be their only ray of hope here, but ZOREE, he was ready for it. They weren't even setting up for the take at all, just looking like he's gonna rotate it. Meanwhile, the terrorists, they're going there, but ZOREE finds KO, and that's gonna be a second. No, it isn't. He gets fragged, but come on, that's too little, too late. The bomb already on its way toward A. This delivery.
Make sure that we have the advantage over towards A, because when there's 1 player going for the kill, he's gonna give us the info. But they're actually trying to go for the retake, which is a bit of a strange decision considering their money, and now they realize they just outplayed themselves here. They thought that they could make it work in the later stages of the round, but when you look at it,
gun, but they don't need to bring it out yet. Mo, however, tells them it's sometimes advantageous to have the sniper on your side. 2 speedy kills toward the mid do give K23 the lead there.
We spoke about how HAVU are dominating, how they're living up to the expectations, but look at this man. He's like, you know what? This one, and If they manage to make it a clean one as well, that's going to be absolutely perfect. But Norbert needs to be careful because Jemi's already behind him. That's going to be the 2v4.
It's going to be a straight up one-on-one duel, but that CT, he can just hide in the smoke forever.
Okay.
Wait for backup. Backup has died, however, so that mobilizes him slightly, and an easy kill onto xseveN later. That's going to be a 1-3-3 requirement here for Jemi, and that's just not going to happen, right? The 13th point not going to be moving here.
Reset K23 because this has put a setback to their lost POTUS, but look at the flash in the peak. Odo Fame is going to be good for 2, but he's going to be going down, and neaLaN needs to be careful. If he goes down here, that's going to be extremely tough, and Aereo is going to take down KDO, and that's the remaining of...
Spotted the gun barrel, actually, but even if they do clear him out, that's still so many players that can hide in so many places, and once the CT's okay, they do get 2 kills. This is suddenly around here. ZOREE in a 1v2 with mediocre HP has to go huge, but doesn't.
Ooh.
Mo finds him, and there you go, K23. That's how you win it. Maybe the HAVU boys, they were a little bit too overzealous, right, with those peaks, because I think if they just hit on the B bomb site... But for now, yeah, the grenades used up to take short control, and the long peak does come in, but that's a trade, and really it favors the T side. Welcome them, but one of them, I think, just reconsidered from rotating away.
He's playing up close, tries to go for the spam, but he's gonna go down. xseveN, there's the flash, is perfect. xseveN with a second entry, and now Mo. Oh, and surely Mo just goes for the save at this point, right?
He's going to try and get some economy damage done. He knows they're low, but so are you guys. I think an AWP was a lot more valuable than some... I don't know, man. Maybe their eyes are off the ball a little bit, because we already saw like one overzealous commitment there in the beginning that time.
They're just not going to be ready for it. They're not going to expect it. So you go really late for it, and if you find the kills, you can actually make it doable. But of course, if it works, what we're gonna say is...
One in heaven already is gonna get smoked off most likely, but the rest of the players can definitely do some damage here. Oh no, Fame takes a bullet in the knee. That's his adventuring days over as the push continues toward the B bomb site and isolating one player after another. KDO does fall as well. That's the man advantage gone, remember, but neaLaN in the back. ZOREE watching it. The no-scope, of course, why not? The CTs, they thought they had a plan back into this round, but it all crumbles toward the end. HAVU.
Of course, opponent's map choice.
Yes.
Points as Aereo is going to start things off with a nice...
At least not in this kind of fashion. It is going to be a much closer scoreline if it comes to that, but I think we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves there as another player does go down. Yet more trades favoring the terrorist side as these CTs are just throwing Hail Marys and hoping one of them hits. Sure, they get a kill, but every time they do, it's like a Hydra, right? You cut off their head to grow back in their place. In this case, the trades do come in. The 16th point for the Finns does come through on their opponent's map pick. This one, we'll be starting out with some mid-aggression, but then the CTs, seeing that happen, pushed out long, died, and now the A-take seems a lot scarier. The headshots not connecting from the car area. Mo has to go huge, finds one, but that's gonna be all she wrote for him as ZOREE is already holding the CT position and dinks neaLaN down to 3 HP, who just dies, and then Aerial gets the kill as well. There you go, man. Cade, he's going to be the last man standing for his CT side, but I don't think K23 have a chance at this one. HAVU picking up the pistol, bring HAVU all the way here. Still Cade from the ramp area can get something done. That something is a kill at 2K. Okay, that's good.
And he's still alive. He's still standing. neaLaN will take out one with the Molotov as well, and that's gonna leave ZOREE and xseveN, the 2 versus 5. That has been a complete and utter disaster for the side of HAVU this first buy round. K23, they're on the verge of making this one down, but ZOREE making his way on the side is gonna get shut down. neaLaN does the same to xseveN, and actually K23 managed to convert the first buy.
Right, if he falls on ramp without doing anything, the round's over, but he stands strong. He holds his ground, and they keep holding their ground toward long here. Kato again with this performance, really showing off that...
He just stopped them on short last round, now he stopped them on long, and he's boosted towards CT. But they're gonna have the timing going to neaLaN, there's the smoke, they don't deploy the moldy. Are they gonna be ready for KDO HAVU? Finding one in return, but there he goes. Number 3 in the round. There's the backstab from Norbert, but Yeah, it was a bit messy, but in the end he manages to find both of them, and that's gonna finish things off. K23 managing to do a pretty decent recovery.
Still wants to control this lower tunnels area, but a nice bait and then a nice headshot. xseveN just gets it done, removes the op from play, and that's one left on Fame. But okay, a counterplay here toward the double doors. This secure them a kill, so a 4v4 situation still not good for K23. They need to go huge here, and that's not what K does. Not in this round. He just goes down as the snoreboard, and this, like, yeah, your reactions are all that need to be said for those kills. He's just running out, getting the headshots, and getting forward toward that bomb plant position.
One, that's Formula 1 and a half, bro. That's insane. Aerial, but Fame with the AWP, he's gonna try and hold on to that, but oh no. Oh, why do you need to do things like that? Why?
Yeah, well,
just tell me. What's a really nice car?
I'm sure it is. Okay, boomer, as the kids would say.
Oh my god. I knew that was coming, but I don't think that xseveN and jemi knew that. The T side of Dust 2 is that you're really mobile and you kind of have the freedom to dictate the pace. It's a really quick map, and oh, neaLaN, he's gonna give them an opening, and they're gonna be more than happy to welcome that with opened arms. Now, are they gonna be ready for Fame though? I don't think they will, but oh, ZOREE actually lands the shot, and now there's only one player towards B. This has become really doable. They're separated. It is the 2 versus 3, but Mo is gonna take down sLowi.
Yeah, leaving ZOREE and hope he can get the bomb plant and at least secure some more money. But with his back turned toward the site, that USP is going to give away his position and his life. Of course, ZOREE, he was so low HP that P shooter of a...
Also with the AWP, there's pistols on the other side. He might get overwhelmed here. Oh, and he will need his teammate to support him. There's the smoke, there's the flash. He gets the first. He needs to make his way out of there. He goes towards Carl as the second, and oh, that's perfect. But the M4 gonna be good for one, and there's the miss shot. Now this becomes dangerous because they have the AWP and neaLaN. He needs to think twice before going for this one. Oh no, they're gonna push, and there's the miss shot.
Ooh.
Now the 2 versus 2. This has become really dangerous, and they're gonna regress. They're gonna go again. They want the kill, and sLowi, he's gonna find it. Now they should realize he's coming from tunnel. This is a 1v2. This has collapsed.
2v1, but what do you do if you're here, right? This is just unwinnable. He's gonna be popping up the turret in front of tunnels.
No.
Does reveal himself. sLowi finds the kill, and that's a double op setup for the...
It's a 2 versus 2, and they're like, okay, the logical thing to do after we get this one would be to go for the bomb plant, right? That's why we were gonna regress. He's not gonna be ready for it. It's a 2v2.
And like the Molotov was just in front of the window, so everyone's thinking, yeah, window's mollied. He's not gonna push me. Psych! He does.
Exactly. You would think that they would prioritize getting the bomb down because it's a 2 versus 2 and trying to make it awkward after. But they regress. This is such a smart play. And he's off guard. Now K23, 2 man down, or pardon, 1 man.
Towards short, as long as exposed, and ooh, the bomb actually does go down on short. That's could be catastrophic.
Okay.
The bomb isolated, and the long offense just completely deleted, right? Only aerial left.
Fame.
Both players watching his Kangol, and that's gonna be the round there. K23.
It's really tough for HAVU to open up distance, but once they switch to the CT side, or the T side then, they managed to do it. Of course.
Arrive from B should be the order of the day, but let's see how many Mo can get on the cross. That's the first. Doesn't want to regress as he is blind, but will be going for it soon, and well, that smoke kind of denies him anymore. But this is a good retake position still.
Yeah, it's perfect, because HAVU, they're gonna have to find something. Now the AWP opening the distance. Mo, KD, O'Neal, and every single kill just goes in the favor of K23, and HAVU, they're absolutely destroyed on it. K23, they're gonna have the lead, and of course, even though they get the bomb, they're outmaneuvered, outpositioned, they know where you're coming from, but they can't counter it because you're just one step ahead. And look at that, Mo again getting... Oh.
Yeah, and then the kills just come through on A, and that lurk position just ends up being completely worthless, so...
Well, why not try it a second time? They're gonna go for the straight mirror this time, but KDO, he's just gonna have some fun. There's the triple kill on the spray down. He's gonna finally go down, but it won't matter because the rotations have already come through. KDO doing an absolutely perfect job, and K23 are actually gonna win 9 rounds on their CT side. This is something on the CT side, they'll be doing good on the T side. For HAVU, though, their T side, they've won 65% out of their rounds on the T side. And so far, if 65%.
Player, and that was on top middle, so the bomb should be getting planted in this one, but the Molotovs are still in the way as Norbert finds a kill all the way from short, and now that the bomb is getting planted, that gives the CTs some much needed time to push on up, get the kills from the back. neaLaN gets it as it's all down to sLowi and aerial in a 1v2 situation. All of a sudden the CT's running out of people to throw at this A bomb site, and the bomb's still ticking down. KDO, he falls in the end, can't quite get it, and that's going to be the half. HAVU finally show us something in a gun round, right? Gets that last one in the half, and at least it's not too big. Tunnels towards short seems to be the standard play, and then you can either play A or mid to B, but it looks like mid to B is going to be on the menu right away. sLowi finding the initial kill, and that's going to be giving the T's a little bit of wait here as they wait for the smoke to get deployed and rush on toward the B bomb site. 2 players to receive, and ZOREE goes down!
Oh no, the timing is so bad, and Mo is gonna take down jemi as well. Now the 3 versus 4, and they need to run through that. There's nothing more that you can do. You're just waiting for aerial at this point, but he's not gonna be able to take neaLaN down. The first task is to do exactly that, but neaLaN continues with 1 more headshot, and now this is a 2 versus 4. This just seems undoable for the side of HAVU, and Mo is gonna cement it. He continues aerial, finally finding neaLaN, but it's a bit too late.
Definitely too late, too little. Aerial does find 1, but that's just going to be some extra money in the next, right? Nice shots either way, but we're not going to like this one. They were expecting to get the pistol round, I think. Not that you can really expect to get it. It is a bit of a 50-50.
Okay.
Oh boy, Cade. Come on, KDO. What are you doing?
Here, if he wants to stop it. Oh, and the timing is so bad. Deploys the smoke, but he actually gets the first. That's huge, but he's gonna go down straight away.
How did you do that? Through the wall. Gets him, and K23, they thought they got away with it, but this force by, and sLowi on the scout. Holy, he gets him, and he was there just in time, right? Just in the nick of time when they lose tunnels control.
Listen carefully, HLTV. Listen to me. I'm telling you, this man deserves a highlight. I'm bloody serious. Criminal. My man is the smoke door criminal. Whoa.
Smoke man. Okay! sLowi, slow down, man!
Okay.
It was already in the situation there as KDO is just there with a deagle. But for now, aerial does get the shot, but Fame answers onto xseveN.
There's a late short player as well, and I'm not sure if they're ready for it. They might not be, and KDO, he can do a lot of damage. There's the first, there's the second, KDO! Oh my god, he shouldn't be allowed to do this. ZOREE now, up in the smoke, but KDO, what? Okay.
I don't know, man. HAVU they just gave up on short a little bit too quickly. I feel like that deagle could have been answered a while ago. And there you go, jemi just gets that one with the SMG on long.
This is the decision that I respect because, you know, you're playing Dusty, you're not playing Nuke. You can afford to prioritize having good weaponry rather than utility, but neaLaN, he's gonna have both, and he's even gonna get the kill.
Seems even more doable than B did before.
Oh, xseveN. Oh, but he's not ready for them. There goes ZOREE missing the shot, though, goes for the repeat, and that's gonna be the A side. That just collapsed, and sLowi is gonna fall as well. K23, 13-7 up, and there's no...
And I think that both of those teams are a little bit under HAVU's tenure here, so even if they pull off this miracle comeback...
It's possible for them to take the series. But...
And still, I mean, HAVU can bring it back on this one. They're doing a good job defending this B-bomb site, 4 versus 2, and K23 finally looking mortal as this B push didn't exactly go to here. At least give us a few rounds in a row to show us that the prediction wasn't entirely off point, right?
Well, aerial is not going to be off point with the shot onto Mo, but on their T side as well. So HAVU, not in the best of situations, but they can surely make K23 work for it. And okay, Mo is gonna make jemi work for it, taking him down through the smoke, not even through the door. As there's the flashes, there's the fight towards long. Aerial good for 1, xseveN as well. 3 frags are there. It's gonna be the 3 versus 3. Then xseveN, he's gonna attempt to get himself out of there, but oh, look at that Fame. He might not be ready for it.
And sLowi, yeah, the man of the hour, does get it done toward B, and that's already the advantage for the HAVU side. So it looks like 2 rounds in a row, very doable. ZOREE, unexpected on that angle. KDO just couldn't really clear every single angle until the bomb site right had to save. If he pushes, even though the smoke is there, ZOREE in the back should be good. There you go, doesn't even need to do anything. sLowi, with his 28th frag in this game, comes and gets
of the match for the HAVU side. And what I think could give HAVU a potential chance is, again, but look at that Mo, for the 2nd time in a row, he gets the opening. Last time he did it as well. But let's see if there will be a...
But not sure what they can really do with that info other than avoid his bullets. So Ariel has to go huge from the ramp, and he does. With 1 kill, I was expecting a double, but ZOREE does chime in. But meanwhile, Norbert from long does get this A bomb site completely in K23's control, and the retake should be quite weak. Both players from the CT spawn, and one of them's already dead.
And that's the safe call, isn't it? sLowi, he needs to fall back and try and... That's just... phenomenal from the side of K23. I can't even comprehend it because, you know, HAVU, they're going into this one as the heavy favorites. They win the map choice of K23 on overpass, and you're like, yeah, that should be easy. You go on to Dust, and you're like, yeah, HAVU have, K23 have a decent win percent on it, but they haven't been playing against teams that are necessarily on the same level as HAVU, whereas HAVU just yesterday, and hold on to that HAVU, but that's gonna be such a tough one. ZOREE though is gonna take down the first. That will open things up, man advantage for the CTs, and Ariel is gonna follow up. So this looks really, really good. There is 1 player towards lower, but I think it's gonna be a bit too late for him. His entire team has been just deleted. It's only left to KDO and Mo, but they're gonna find 2 kills. And KDO, he continues. He's gonna get 1 more. Looking for the taps, and KDO, he's gonna land another one. But there goes ZOREE. Lands the first, the 1 versus 1 against Mo, and ZOREE! He wins it! HAVU, they're gonna make it!
Or short at all, so all of their attentions are gonna be here toward A. The utility raining in as the re-smokes do come, but Norbert loses his life, and ZOREE, not good for a second. I thought he would be. He had that all day, every day. Not the case today, as K23 is gonna get the bomb plant in a favorable position here. 4 versus 3. 4 versus 2 now.
And this might be it. This might be it, and now it's only jemi left, and it's no one left. K23, they're gonna get a map out of HAVU. 16-13 on Dust 2. It was the map choice of HAVU.
Theoretically, but they do not have a flash on them. Oh no, they do. xseveN has one. Fame turns away, but just looks back a bit too soon. That's a rifle for them right then and there. And neaLaN is gonna fall for the oldest trick in the book. sLowi hiding behind the corner, and this bomb is gonna get planted.
It is gonna be the 2 versus 4, and the pistols might just make it, but ZOREE's gonna take down KDO, and that's it. Mo 1v4, just safe. And look at the damage. There has been so much damage done by the K23 side, but just not the frags in the end, and this is what matters. In the end, this is what matters. K23, they're not gonna be able to win round number 2. Mo in the end, nearly going down, but he's gonna hold on to his M4. But I actually like this from HAVU because, you know, I code out the eco because you just don't get the bomb plant. You get only 2 kills, and you're like, okay, there's been a lot of teams recently, especially on the map like Nuke, that decide to go for the leave you unchecked. But in the meantime, the action will be happening towards Secret and Fame. That's a crisp 1 tap to start things off with. And now they need to run him over. Now they need to find the refrag. Fame, he's still alive. They spot him. They spot him. He's gonna be good for 2. Oh, nearly for a 3rd, but there goes neaLaN with the M4, and that's gonna leave sLowi in the 1 versus 4, and he's gonna go down to neaLaN. K23. What a recovery!
An X may be in the cards. The flash does come through, and neaLaN starts spraying and praying, but past him, they just walk. They just keep walking. They're not interested in killing neaLaN. They just wanted to get that bomb down, and I don't think they know it here. Already sitting on the side.
Timing on sLowi. He's gonna spot it, and he's gonna get the kill. Now they see the bomb, though, and they know where he is, but his teammates... Oh, and this is so smart. neaLaN, does he go straight after them? And they actually managed to win the fight against Norbert. Now they bait out the peek from neaLaN. They know where he is. They're gonna go for it, and xseveN is gonna take him down. This has collapsed again. The force buy will prevail.
So many rounds in a row. This is going in zigzags, and frankly, until one team wins 2 rounds in a row, it's going to keep going like this, I feel like. 2 AKs saved up on the CTs, and I think they want to take this back. There you go. A nice little kill to round things off here toward the end, forcing the HAVU leaving here. And yeah, HAVU get their second. Let's see if they can get 2 in a row.
That's absolutely perfect for them. They will have theirs on the other side of round, but they're still waiting for it. And Mo, he goes for the spam, but Norbert, he's gonna push. Good for 1, but I don't think he spotted ZOREE. Oh no,
he didn't.
They have no idea.
That's an extra piece in this puzzle for HAVU, but it gets removed. ZOREE loses his life. A 5v3 situation now as that bomb is already ticked down to almost half, and the CTs need to start pushing now, but they're mostly just coming from ramp, and that grenade is gonna be huge! Gets a kill and also some damage onto some other players. This is gonna be a tough one. Time's running out, guys. You need to start pushing in now. The kills aren't even going their way. The T is just too patient, too quick, and Jemi left in a 1v1, but he's gonna go down with the bomb. As any good terrorist should, this will be... Oh, never mind, he survives. Okay, well, the bomb radiuses need to be increased on
this scenario. He can just stay there alive and make them worry. And Norbert, he's gonna be looking for him, tries to find him. Oh, and in the end, he will, but his entire team is already down to our secret. And neaLaN, he needs to stand his ground.
He may have done his job just well enough. Forces those CTs to consider their options while the real take is going on here toward B. The plan should be strike for the counter-terrorists, rather. It is going to be a strike from the counter-terrorist side and a strike back from the T's.
Yeah, you can go up close with an M4. Look at that. Slowy, he's just playing with his food. He's just toying with his food, but
a ridiculous comeback here would be necessary for K23 to feel at all secure in the next half.
It's waiting for him to try and get down the ladder.
I think he's baiting. I think he's baiting with his feet. Yes, and now he's gonna get found out. Oh my god. These guys are playing 9-dimensional chess.
Yeah, they are. They are indeed. And, well, that's going to open up the A-bomb side. Norbert, though, with the AWP towards the back of it, is going to find the double. Norbert still alive. Somehow going to find the third. And Norbert, number 4 for Norbert, is going to be number 3 for K23.
An individual performance to come out of their Russian player here is, look at that. That's his second. And then he just peaks again for the third. Brilliant stuff. ZOREE goes down in the end. That was just a foregone conclusion. We're going into the 10th round now, and Norbert already started caught.
Yeah, he is indeed. And what's the next? And he needs to be careful here. There's a player already next to him. Oh, and he misses one more, but he's just baiting. He's just a bait. And Mo, he's doing more than enough. The AWPs, they just continue to delete HAVU, and they can't answer it back.
Well, that goes for the answer, but yeah, Mo trades him out very fast as this lobby presence is on the menu. Some fake smokes outside and a speedy execute toward the vents, perhaps, or toward A. Let's find out. neaLaN gets 2. Drops the bomb as well.
There has already made his way down, but neaLaN, he continues to just delete them, and look at how slowly. Okay, you're down towards B. You might have a kill here, but still, is it going to be enough? You're in a 1 versus 4. Bomb has been dropped, and now you need to find 1 by 1 these remaining 4 players. You need to try and isolate the 1v1s, but you're not going to be able to. Mo taking him down, and we said it. AWPs are just vital with nuke, and in the moment that K
as well, why not? Always love to see those. A flash over. Mo, he's been forced off the angle, but that's where he finds the kill as well, and even flicks onto Jemi. Why not? Doesn't get picked off fast enough. He can do, even though it was a slow flick, does manage to hit it. And speaking of slow, there's your boy sLowi, last man alive. No chance because of the verticality of nuke will be falling. And they already used up their Molotovs, though, to prevent a vent rush, which just would be impossible on this kind of a round. Instead, an A rush comes in, and KDO, he was on the off angle. The anti-flash as well just finds the kills very fast, and HAVU, not a single chance in this round, I'm afraid. You just run out A, and you expect to get the kills, but none go your way. The off angle's too strong, and K20 full by rounds on CT. For now, bomb plant should be coming in, a very important final round for the half for HAVU, as they do manage to get the bomb plant, and of course, 2 players in the lead. Okay, KDO does answer back, and this is still a very hairy situation for the K23 side.
Mo now making his way down the fence, but oh, he didn't shoot. That was so unfortunate. sLowi is gonna take him down, and now this is a 2 versus 4. It is a really tough one, but KDO managing to make this work for it. But in the end, neaLaN is gonna fall. HAVU breaking the curse, making it up to 7. It's gonna be 8-7 the first half, but this is gonna make it work. A lot of utility invested actually from the T side. There's the flashes and the smoke, but actually kills going either way. aerial barely missing a second one, but oh, that's gonna be so tough for him. He just buzzed the player going down the vents, and they're like, whoop, nope, we're going out of hut and we want you. We're chasing you. aerial going down. ZOREE finally to fight back with one Norbert will fall, and still neaLaN is really heavily tagged, so it is just one shot in the body for him, and oh, okay, that's not gonna be a shot in the body.
It's possible. xseveN has the smoke and the defuse kit. They can still go for this. The bomb is not that far, but ooh, okay, a distraction play coming in while xseveN can get the headshot, and that's exactly what they needed. KDO is gonna be the last man standing, and even the low HP player isn't gonna be able to stop him here. What a retake from heaven. One guy just sort of starts whizzing around like he's playing surf, absorbing those block bullets as
try and get himself into position, and they play the execute Twistzz, and he will try and catch them by surprise, but well, there won't be any surprise as aerial is there and he's waiting for him. Fame is round over, but oh, they spot him out and he's gonna try and make his way out of there. The H is gonna be good, but oh, ZOREE.
Well, he helps him out with one, but that's about everything he can do. So xseveN does go down without a fight. However, aerial already on the bomb site is ready to receive. And ZOREE on the unexpected angle. neaLaN does show his head, but loses it straight after. And that's going to leave Mo in a 1 versus 3 situation. Undoable as sLowi pegs him down ever so slowly. And, well, that's a bonus round win coming in from the HAVU.
They need to be thinking about it, and they're not even managing to do damage. Now, this is a really good start. KDO finally manages to shut down the MP9, but
that A bomb site, and sLowi smoked off, but on the edge of the smoke, he's gonna help out aerial. Not that he needs any help. He's gonna be getting kills of his own while Mo gets 2 before getting shut down by the aforementioned sLowi, and still
they decide to go down. Oh, this might be. There is no way that he checks.
Right?
No, he does.
Yes,
neaLaN,
and then he gets the kill as well.
You're such a smart boy, you know? You're such a smart player.
The day he could just chill here in lobby, finding a free kill, and then setting his sights toward KDO. He knows someone should be coming through that door, but does he expect a more forward angle? No, he doesn't. The Ferrari peak comes in, and sLowi goes down. Presence from the CTs outside. Molotov, bullets, all those things. aerial hiding in the corner. That's a great start from the HAVU side.
And that's a perfect bait. This little detail there, because when you see the CTs mauling this off, there's no way that you expect the player on the other side, right? Because otherwise they won't be mauling it off. But that baits him in, and look at that, sLowi! This Q is gonna bait them back into his hands and back in the hands of Jemi. This is just bait after bait after bait. HAVU, they're doing such a sick job. This is such a methodical round. I wanna, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then aerial gets the kill. He denies secret. There is no refract potential because of the Molotov. So they need to go into main, where there's a player waiting. Okay, he gets a double.
Now they're playing methodical CS. There's no more rushing through smokes here. There's only cool plays, and I hope you guys are enjoying this one. Oh boy, aerial. Norbert isn't going to be enjoying that one. He gets deleted straight into the round at 1 minute 40.
Bro, that's beautiful. I'm actually speechless. Like this is so satisfying to see this one work. Fame here though is gonna refrag onto ZOREE, putting things back into a 4 versus 4, and sLowi actually is gonna jump from hut. Good for 1, but he's gonna go down. Save for Jemi. aerial goes for the fight, but he's gonna get refragged, and that's gonna leave xseveN.
Ability that's gonna be missing. That's, you know, a helmet potentially they have to forego. Let's see if xseveN can find the first one. Those should be isolated, but Mo too fast. Flicks up, gets xseveN, and well, he's the low
potential at least. So whoever loses this is probably gonna lose the follow-up as well. And aerial, he thinks that should be K23. Goes for the opening, xseveN as well. They're so aggressive, and finally aerial is gonna go down. It's gonna be 1 in return, but still Man advantage in favor.
Counts for ladders, but we'll see how that plays out. The terrorists don't seem that interested, and ZOREE looks interested in that door. Finds the first kill, Fame goes down, answers, but sLowi still in the vents, of course.
One, and they don't get the bomb plant. So money isn't gonna be great for them. And look at that, that's 3-man surviving from the side of HAVU. And
This is the round here, and what a great start. Norbert gets sLowi through the door, but aerial answers from the outside position. Gives away his own, though, and that's what Fame is there for, to punish that kill. Now, 3 versus 2. This secret fight is going to be important, and Mo wins it.
ZOREE?
This is a round for K23 if I ever saw it.
he just... I think ZOREE just fell asleep here.
Perhaps. It's been a long game.
Yeah, it has been, and... Well, Jemi, he's not gonna fall asleep, but they're gonna put him asleep. As xseveN is gonna be again left in the clutch, but this time it's just a tougher one. It is gonna be the 1 versus 4, and K23 are actually still in this. This one round, we said it was a crucial one, but KDO in the end is gonna win one more. Actually, KDO, he's not the player on this team that you expect to be putting up the best performance. Indeed, they will. For now, of course, HAVU, or rather K23, realizing how much of an important one that is, they're gonna take slower approach because they're ready for the aggression. ZOREE is gonna go down, and now this becomes really, really interesting because K23, they have the man advantage in such a crucial round. They can slow down, they're just waiting, they're just holding it. Oh, sLowi is gonna win it. That was a crucial one, but oh! What a refract from Mo! My man!
The utility of the CTs and Norbert sneaking out. neaLaN right behind him as they try to go on forward. Jemi with the first, his position revealed, but Aerial can help him out. xseveN as well from heaven. Doesn't matter though. KDO finds the kill, and now the double peek comes in. It's a 1v1. Aerial has to clutch this one if HAVU want the win. Yes, there you go. The 15th point secured for the Finns. And as spicy as that round, they won the previous round. Just too many casualties to make it work. And that's gonna be Aerial dead at credit card. xseveN tries to equalize but doesn't. Loses the majority of his health as well. A 4v5 situation now as K23. If they win this one, well, I think I called overtime, and that's gonna be the most likely scenario here. ZOREE, however, making things interesting, as is Jemi, but there you go, Norbert. He's looking at the back, not getting the kill though.
Okay. Modo is there with the refract. Now the 2 versus 3. Still though, it could be quite dangerous. ZOREE has a really strong position. Same for xseveN, but ZOREE doesn't realize. Oh, he does! And he lands the shot. It's gonna be the 2v2. Both CT players extremely tagged, but ZOREE has the AWP. Spots both, goes for the peek, and he's gonna go down. Surely that's it. xseveN, surely he can't win around like that. They're waiting for it, but xseveN, he's gonna win it, and he's gonna push up close. On the other side, there's the AWP. Mo trying to fight with the pistol, and he's gonna win the 1 versus 1. K23, they're not out of this one. For the 1-t, he's just setting up the bait for Aerial. Now goes the peek. They're ready for it, and Aerial, he's gonna take down the first. There goes the flash. There goes the peek, and Aerial, he's gonna pick up a second. Surely not like that. xseveN still with the deagle, still playing the headshot. They're trying to isolate the fights, but there's the double peek, and no, I think that might be it. Norbert and Mo in the 2 versus 5. They did so much. They did so much, but the xseveN is gonna raise superior. Mo 1 versus 5. K23. They did so much in the series. They did so much to... But there's someone waiting for him already. And that someone is the scout player. They're gonna hear him. They're gonna know. Jemi is gonna go down. Mo going for the stick, but they're gonna push him. Surely it's over. Surely it is. And it is sLowi.
34 frags for Mo, dude. 34 frags for Mo at the end. He did so much on Nuke, let alone like coming back on Dust 2 as well. Getting it to Nuke, getting the comeback ready, and just overperforming against the Finns. How does any of this happen?